Good morning, everybody. We are Pixie Rustic Flippers. I am Adrian.
I'm Karen.
And we are out this rainy and thunderstormy morning. We were originally wanting to do yard sales, and all the yard sales got rained out. So we're going to make it a day of Goodwills, thrift stores, and things like that.
Here we go.
I guess we started off at Goodwill. We're on the other side of town from where we live and where we normally go. We don't come out this way too often, but it's a newer Goodwill. This end of town also has recently had a Goodwill that got rebuilt. Just further up, the one that used to be there had caught on fire and just looked like it burnt completely to the ground, so they demolished it and took it down. And then, excuse me. And they didn't do anything with it for a while. And then finally they ended up rebuilding it here recently. So we figured since it's raining out, we would just, as we said, we were going to do just a Goodwill day. Have to check that out. Probably nothing, but I know there are some Pokemon videos that are, so. Alright guys, we are going to look around some more, and if I do find anything interesting, I will get back with y'all. Alright guys, so. Like a tag or something like that. Maybe he was supposed to be holding something. Karen?
Yeah. That's cool.
Detective Pikachu.
With the hat.
Yep. We'll pick him up. He's $1.99. I got Pokemon people that hit up my booth all the time. Oh, Karen, Boxy. So these things ain't worth anything anymore. Alright guys, so gonna go on and look through some other stuff, and I'll show if I find it. Guys, listen to that if you can hear it. It is pouring so hard outside that it's ridiculous. And again, I don't know if y'all can hear that or not for sure, but that's loud. Wow. Alright, looking around. Alright guys, so a little quick recap. We found this bench here. She's going to repaint it, probably put a transfer on it. Some vintage Hallmark wrapping paper. We found Detective Pikachu, and he is legit. See, there's his stickers. And that looks like that's it for this stop.
And now it's coming down.
Yeah, and of course here it is. If you guys want to look, that's what we've been dealing with today. That's why the yard sales got canceled. But all right, so we're gonna pack up and move on to the next one, guys. All right, guys. So we came over to Shirley's Deal, or Shirley's Way Deals. It's over here on Dixie Highway. A lot of these places like this today that are inside are hopping and jumping. You know, as one might expect, of course, with the just absolute downpour outside, but well, we don't typically find a whole lot over here, which is why we don't typically come over here. Plus, it's literally on the other side of town from us. But it is a nice place. You know, and with us already being out this way, it was worth stepping in, taking a peek. Excuse me.
Barbie.
So, alright guys, I'm gonna look around here and see what I can find, and you know, like always, if I find anything of interest or anything, I'll let y'all know. Alright guys, so found an adult Mizuno glove. It's a vintage one. Might actually end up being pretty good. They're only asking $4. I sell Mizuno gloves usually around $30 pretty easily, pretty quickly in fact too. So hopefully you can turn around and put this one out pretty quick, and I think it's a good pickup for $4. So let's keep looking around here. They're finding.
I mean, nothing fantastic, but for $2, like, it's cute.
It'll go in the booth and sell pretty good.
Yeah. We just gotta get the magic marker off.
Yeah. Well, that's my department. I get those off usually pretty easy. Alright guys, I think we're about done. They built this Goodwill a few months ago now, I believe. Like I said, we don't get out here to this kind of town very often, because it is clear on the other side of town from us. Whoops. Maybe knocking stuff over. Alright. Not seeing anything there. Not quite sure how this one's laid out yet, but I guess we'll go back here and take a look at the back, see what's back here. So here we are in the back. Check the old coolers out first. Alright, you'll see that there.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, sorry. Doing alright, how about yourself?
Where's your wifey at?
Good question.
Remember me from Northfield?
Hey guys, here we are kind of at our second home. Hey. Right here. Oh, wireless charger. Yeah, as I've told you guys, I like looking through these. Never know if I'm gonna find something. Not this time though. Alright, I guess I'll go over and we'll look at the video games and the media and stuff, and then work my way to the back. Alright. Oh guys, I'm not seeing a whole lot here, unfortunately. There's folks that's been up here for a while today, so it's been pretty slow. So, let's see. Actually, there's a lot of empty space around here compared to what there normally is. It's kind of unusual in itself. Alright, well, I guess keep looking around. Hopefully I'll find something here, or otherwise it's going to end up being a short day out here. Alright guys, we're going to leave out. We've been here a while at Goodwill. They're just not putting out a lot of stuff, and honestly, as a lot of people have been saying, it's been a lot of junk coming out today, unfortunately. We found these two little Christmas trees. They are battery powered, like ceramic trees.
Plus they're missing a topper.
They're missing their topper. You know, you can get those online usually.
Couple bulbs. The rug is going to be personal unless it don't work. Then we'll go to these.
A very old Lucilla
Pillow needlepoint kit.
yeah, needlepoint kit for pillows. That's very old. Still sealed.
Brand new. What is that? What is it? Just metal?
Honestly, I feel like that's bronze because of how heavy it is. And then it's just a little frame down there. Blue and white's a big thing right now.
It's a pretty nice, cute little frame.
And then
this is Roseville pottery. Nothing exciting, but again, $5. Crocs have been selling like hotcakes out of our booth right now. And then the little Longaberger basket with the liner and the insert.
All right. So I think we're done for the night, guys. We're gonna get on out of here. It's been a long day, and unfortunately not as productive as we would have liked. The rain just definitely killed everything for the day. All right, so we'll see you guys at the wrap up. And here we are. It was kind of a short weekend. Karen and I did go out on Sunday and actually do a little bit more. Had a couple of yard sales that were close by we checked out. We didn't record those, sorry guys. But here's kind of what we picked up this weekend. We'll start back here. We have this nice Kate Spade bag. And as you can tell, we paid $4 for it. You said there was a little spot on it though, right?
There's a little spot on the outside. I'm hoping I can get it. The inside looks perfect.
Nice little rug. Picked up that Longaberger basket there with the liner and the plastic insert. Of course, you know, as you guys know, we also hit Goodwill. There was an old, very old, in fact, needlepoint for a set of 3 pillows by Lucilla. And I don't remember exactly what that was selling for now, but
I don't remember.
I know vintage needlepoint and stuff like that tends to do usually fairly well. She snuck this one in on me. I didn't even know she picked this one up until just now. But it's a lucite slice of orange, basically, and it's a trivet. Then we picked up some, at another Goodwill, we picked up some vintage wrapping paper. Sorry guys, my brain's not functioning correctly at the moment. Then back here we picked up some little Christmas trees. They're battery operated, but they're like small versions of the y'all know the old ceramic ones, the big green ones that everybody seems like they have. Then next to it we have just a little crockery jar and some frames. You know, Karen loves her frames. Then we have some of these kind of older pictures. These things, people tend to really like these for decorating.
That set of 2 may not be sold.
It'll get sold. Then we had some they're not actual stained glass, but they're made to look like stained glass curtain tiebacks. I think I only paid like $3 for those, I think. But they're a bronze, and then like I said, they're made to look like stained glass. They're pretty cool though. I figure somebody will pick those up. And you guys know also Karen loves her vintage hankies. Back here in the back, we have a bronze candlestick. It's got a lot of detail in it. You can see when you're closer up to it. It was very well done. Then we have our kitty cat here. He's a paper towel holder. Little jar there. Some more frames. A Lion King watch. Let's see, what was it? It says, "Thank you for participating in the Lion King watch promotion." That, I believe, was done, 1994 by Eastman Kodak. So, that was like a limited time thing. It's never been worn. It's still got the little thing behind the dial to pull so that you can turn it on and off and set the time for the first time. This is a, what did you call it, honey? A devotional Bible, or?
I think it's a devotional.
From what year?
1930. A manual of prayers for the use of the Catholic laity. Yeah, 1930. Copyrighted.
Yep.
It is really cool.
I picked up.
That was free.
Yeah, it was free. I picked up another ball glove. This one's an adult size, but it's Mizuno. Paid $4 for it. Mizuno, just it's a brand that everybody seems to recognize and likes to buy. These apple and pear here, these are supposed to be salt and pepper grinders, right? Then we have another one of those little plug-in lights. They flicker, they got a little flicker bulb in them. Looks like actual candles in them. We have a dairy cow. I'm assuming it's supposed to be a creamer.
Yeah.
Then we have a cat opoly. That is a, we'll say that was a first. We saw that one of the first yard sales we went to, and lady had $2 on it. I'm like, man, people collect Monopoly games, and sometimes we've had some really strange ones, and people pick them up. So I thought, why not? And and I opened it up. It looked like it never been played. All the pieces were still in their like plastic wrappers and everything. Somebody opened it. I think had a hankering to play and said, you know what, nah. Same one, I picked up a camp stove. You just buy one of those propane canisters, put it on, screw it on, and you got yourself a little stove without having one of those big bulky ones. Detective Pikachu, we sold one of him once before without his hat, and now he's actually got his hat. Got those glass eyes, he's super soft. It's very well made. Then the last thing I ended up finding was a Sony PSP. Had 3 games, a bunch of hookups, some other accessories and everything. Paid like $30 for it. It was funny because the lady had 50 on it, and I was asked if they'd take any less, and we were kind of talking, and I said, well, I'd offer you 30, and she goes, well, okay, it actually belongs to my husband, but he's not here, so you know what? We'll take 30. So yeah, that's kind of the long and the short of it this week. Plus, out in the garage, there is also a Diamondback mountain bike, Diamondback Outlook mountain bike. I picked that up for $25 at a yard sale, and it's in really, really good condition. It sounds like the lady only rode it like a couple of times, is what she said. So, it had a little dust on it from being hung in the garage, but that was it. I mean, it looked like, honestly, it'd never been ridden. So, with that, I guess we're kind of at the end here, guys. What was your favorite this week? Let us know in the comments if there was one or not. Also, as I've always invited you guys, when you're watching our videos, if we overlook something, please comment. Hey, you overlooked such and such at such and such time, and I'll go back and look at it, because, we don't know everything. We're just resellers. We're always learning and always wanting to know more. Karen, what was your favorite?
These picture frames, because I've been looking for them for our wall. So possibly. But I also like this. I think it's just cool to me.
Yeah.
It's well loved. there's probably lots and lots of stories behind it, and who knows.
Oh, also, guys, sorry, I overlooked this. Paid 50 cents for this. It is a sterling silver. I guess that's. I think it's called a herringbone. Is what that type is called. It's 22 grams of sterling silver. I think it's about $40. Like I said, I think I paid 50 cents for it. Something silly like that. But my favorite, I don't know. You guys, I mean, it would be easy just to say the video games, but it's been several things. Probably the Lion King watch is one of my favorite things this week. I think that's really cool. That was definitely one of my favorite movies in the 90s. So, with that, if you guys like what we're doing, please hit that like button. Let YouTube know that you think others should see what we're doing, and that you know that you think it's good. And if you really like what we're doing and you want to follow along and know every time that we upload a new video, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. So, until next time, guys.
Bye, guys.